Hey guys, it's Chris. It is Monday, January 13th, and we're gonna go over what I sold over the weekend, so let's do it. So the first thing we have is original Nintendo with 10 games sold for $80. And I sort of already pulled that out. It's here. It's 10 like kind of random games: Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Jaws, Sesame Street, Monopoly, Racket Attack, Golf, Skate or Die. So I've, as you know, that's covered up. I got a lot of Nintendo sitting around, so I've been lotting up all these kind of random games and trying to get rid of them. So next we have a monster cable for an original Xbox. That's right here. Got that at Goodwill outlet for just about nothing. Sold for $40. Then, so Pretty Pretty Princess went out of print, or went back into print a while ago, but then I think went out of print pretty quickly. But I've had parts copies lying around with way too many pieces, even if I bought a copy without certain pieces. So I've decided to just kind of like sell some of them off. So we got 4 bracelets sold for $4. You know, not like not a home run, but yeah, I bought the whole game for $4. And so those are all the necklaces. Where are those bracelets? There we go. So there's that. Yeah, not a huge sale, but getting rid of these pieces when I have. There's a bunch of different copies in there if you see that. And those have other stuff in them as well. So this was a bummer. This is a Call of Duty World War II PS4 that might have been in the video before this, the video before that. It sold originally for I think $240, maybe $230. And then the customer wrote me and told me it was freezing up on him. And then it wouldn't turn on at all. So I then in turn returned, they returned it. I refunded them all their money. I tested it out, and yeah, it turns on for 2 seconds, beeps. I looked up the problem, tried all the solutions, and I think it's a power supply issue or something like that that is beyond my knowledge / want to use my time to do that. So it sold for $85. I originally bought it for $150. I kept the controller because the controller's fine, and I kept the wires obviously because I can reuse those. And then I swapped it out for a controller that I meant to be selling anyway, and that'll sell for $30. So I'm definitely gonna be down money, but you know, getting a broken PS4 $85, pretty good overall. If I'd paid less. Then I've had this lying around forever, so much that I even like broke it a little bit more than it already was broken. But I think I had it on Amazon when it was in better condition, and then took it off because it was broken and let it sit around. So this is a Power Ranger sword, sold for $25, and I've literally thrown this in, oh there we go, literally thrown this in so many different spots over the years. But here we go. Sold for $25. I couldn't have paid more than $5 originally. The blade is busted. I taped it back together so whoever gets it, they can they have all the pieces if they want to super glue or whatever. But yeah, it's been bent this whole time. It works though, so it makes noise. But yeah, I've had this around forever. I've thrown it from spot to spot. It's been up there, down there, in the closet. Like with the systems, it's an awkward thing. But yeah, now it's finally gone, and I got $25 for it. Probably could have got $50 forever ago if I hadn't been so lazy. And then I think this is the last one. I picked up some cake toppers. It should be in the haul video I just filmed like 5 minutes ago, but got these Goodwill outlet Paid basically nothing for them. Picked up a bunch of cake toppers. That's what these minifigures, you can call them. These probably were actually cake toppers, because usually like the lower quality kind of looking things are just things that go on cakes. But it's possible that like some of these Disney ones might just have been sold in packs. But we sold the SpongeBob one. So we got Mr. Krabs, we got a bus, we got Gary, we got a little treasure chest. And that sold for $5. Alright, we're moving on to Amazon. I've had these for probably 7 months now. I picked these up with a copy of Cards Against Humanity. It's 2 of these digital converter boxes. It had an okay sales rank, so I'm surprised they didn't sell faster, but yeah, I guess some people out there are still trying to just use bunny ears or whatever, and I think this allows you to. I don't even really remember what it does. But yeah, there's that. It's new, sealed with like a little tiny plastic circle, so that sold for $30. The Redbox buys have still been coming through, which is great because I have a lot. I think I sold a couple copies of this for $20.99, so MLB The Show 19. Originally I paid $11.99 for a few, and then the other day I bought a few more, and they were $10.99. So there's that. And then I think I also sold Resident Evil 2. I don't think I made too much on any of these, like a few bucks each, but I definitely have a big stack. I expect like this amount to go pretty easily, but there's a lot of Borderlands 3 in there, and that really took a price dive after Christmas. So there's that. And then I sold another PlayStation 1 for $27. I think this is the last one I have. It's under here in this darkness. So there's that. It's got these weird, like, they put those things you put on the bottom of chairs. I don't know if they like put it on their hardwood floor or what. There's that. I'm not exactly sure the cables that came with it or go with it. I imagine it's not that. I'll go with this. And then it probably came with a third-party controller. Yeah, it's probably this one. And yeah, because I think I'm selling that one individually, so it's got to be this one. I'll double check before I ship out, obviously. I did make a mistake from the last video where I only sent the guy 3 broken Wiis, but the listing also included a broken controller, or 2 broken controllers. He messaged me, I figured it out, I shipped him the 2 controllers. It's always annoying, so when you lot up stuff, definitely make sure your main picture includes everything you're lotting up, because I made that mistake of just seeing the main picture, which was just the Wiis, and this was a listing I had converted from an old one, and I got lazy with the pictures, and it was a mistake. Still made a little bit of money, but then we have a PlayStation 2 Slim for $5.30. It's right there. I picked this up not too long ago, thankfully. It's a version I didn't even know existed. Usually there's another bar in between, and that's not this version. It also has that port in the back, but most PlayStation Slims have a power brick. This one does not. So that was pretty interesting. I think this might be the cables for it. I think I had to use a third-party one. And now I'm thinking, I must not have a PS2 for sale anymore. Oh yeah, the controller. I know I put one of these black ones. I think this is it. But yeah, there's that. Next, hopefully we can grab these two, but I got Final Fantasy for the original Nintendo, $17.85, and then a PlayStation 2 DVD remote for $5. And where would I have put that? that's the only, or it might, was it in here? It was in here. With the PlayStation stuff, who would have guessed? So that was easy enough. And then the PlayStation, or the Final Fantasy is probably going to be harder to find. Because I have so many NES games. So we'll just move these. I'm going to hope it's in this row. Oh. Jaws. I think that's it at the bottom of this stack. So hopefully this doesn't all just fall over. Oh, wrong game. Try again. That's what happens when you kind of grab blindly. Oh, Strider. Let's try one more time. Hey, Final Fantasy. So I've actually, I think I played this on PSP, this version. Might have been Final Fantasy 2, but I never completed it, which seems like a shame, but oh well. And there's Resident Evil 2, that sold for $21 on Xbox One. Then we'll grab these two controllers. We got Sega Saturn, the original one, sold for $18, and then a GameCube controller sold for $24. I mentioned that in the haul video, if you want to go over and watch that. And then Sega stuff's here. Yeah, there it is. Got the Sega Saturn controller with the system for $10 at the yard sale, where I got a bunch of Game Boy stuff as well. So this controller made back the money, and the system sold a while ago, so lots of money there. That sold for probably like $90. I kind of forget, it might be in a video. And then I think I mentioned also the GameCube controller I got for $2.99 at Savers. Yeah, in the haul video I mentioned that. It should probably came out before this, but if not, it comes out after. So definitely subscribe if you like to see haul videos of where this stuff comes from. So I'll grab this game, Millborns. You've seen this in videos past. This one was sealed, but unfortunately the seal had a rip in it. So if it was completely perfect, it probably would have went for like 60 to 80. But this has like, it just has rips in it. I think I taped down. Yeah, I taped it down a little bit so it wouldn't rip more. But yeah, there's that. I mean, it's more than I would have got if it wasn't covered in plastic. 38's pretty high for this. Usually it's about like 20, 25. Then we'll grab these two things. We get Destroy All Humans for PS2, and then a Polaroid camera for $24. That's right here. That was also in the haul video. Close the top. There we go. Always ship them closed, because you're going to run into problems if they're not. And then Destroy All Humans. I wonder if that is disc only. It seems familiar to me that it would be disc only, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, let's just check this real quick. Maybe it's this. It is. Wow. I did not expect that to work out. So this is Destroy All Humans. Yeah, I remember it now. The art was like gross. It was water damaged and like moldy, so I had to throw it out. I think I even replaced the case with this one, which isn't in great condition, but so there are those. And then these might be the last. Yeah, these are the last three. So you already saw I got MLB The Show. And these are the last two. We got Excite Bike. I think this is the one with the manual, sold for $7.11. And then a Garmin GPS sold for $14.21. Definitely kind of weird prices, but it's kind of what happens when you have to match other people's prices, or just trying to be a little bit lower so you appear on the search better. So I think this is the GPS kind of hidden between these DVDs. Ooh, that's gonna come down. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. I believe this is the correct one. Oop, focus. I'll just use my eyes. You can't even tell. So I'm going to guess that's it because I don't think I have another one. I definitely double check, obviously. And then Excite Bike. There's 7-Eleven. So this was this weekend. And actually didn't sell. I don't think I've sold anything today. I definitely gotten offers on things. But offers that I don't think I'm going to take. I did counter one of them. But, all right, here's Excite Bike. That one doesn't have the manual, though. So, unfortunately, it seems... Oh! Groudon, no. God, no. Alright, he's okay. He'll be fine. I don't even know how that happened. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, that's Excite Bike. But it doesn't seem like it has the manual. It doesn't. It's just a card only. Maybe this one does have the manual. Or maybe it's not supposed to. I don't really know. I should double check. Yeah, this one's cart and manual only. That's where I've gone awry. So I would have thought it had a dust cover, but it doesn't. So where's the other copy that I just had? Because that is the one. It's probably here in this tumbled mess. Yep, there it is. So there's Excite Bike, and then the manuals are in here. So that's what happens when you don't put a dust cover with a game with a manual. So I should definitely make that a rule from now on, because I have enough dust covers that I could take off other games. Oop, there we go. Yep. Excite Bike. Glad that worked out. I have had problems where I've not found the manual. But yeah, that was that. So let's see. Hopefully I'm gonna pack all this stuff up, and hopefully before I'm done, something else sells. Alright everybody, I got that all packed up. Some over there. And we sold one more thing. It's actually kind of late. I decided to skip the post office today and just bring it all first thing. But yeah, I sold a Polaroid camera. One Step 600 for $25. I think I got a bunch of these. Yeah, I had a whole bunch. I bought one recently too. And yeah, that's the right one. It's $25 for that. Probably picked it up at Savers for $4.99 or a yard sale at some point this summer. And yeah, the shipping is actually a little low on it. It was only like $8.05. That might cover it. It'll go cubic, be a $7.76 box. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Feel free to like and subscribe. Definitely hit the notification bell if you want to be a little more up to date. And yeah, everybody have a good day. Bye.